Okay. All right. See, this is a little too low, I think. There we go. All right. Now I've eaten and now it looks like I am burning up. All right. Hello again. Let me get you up here. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I need to clean my glasses before we start because hoo-wee. Dirty. And no top chat. I want live chat only. All right. So who do we got? Ange. Willow Dragon Dance. Hello. Hi, Catherine. Carmen. Wiggity Swootin. I just love that name. It makes you want to smile every time you say it. I got back from my audition 6 minutes after the last stream. That's all right. You're here. That's good. Hi, putting on the glitz. Hi, Ash. Silver Willow and Gypsy. Hello, hello. Hello, Angelica. Ooh, I like that. Angelica DeAnda. Ooh, nice. Hi, Justin. Glad I have that effect. Yes. Hi, J. Cruz. So, you know, maybe you don't know. I don't know how old you are. So, J. Cruz, every time I say your name, I think of this male clothing store from the 80s that was J. Crew, that like all of the cool popular guys bought their clothes from. I'm sure that's not what you have done your thing from. But I just want you to know that I think back to the 80s every time I see your name. You too, Ash? Ah, see? Glad it's not just me. Woo, go, Ash. I'm doing an unboxing at 7 p.m. my time. When is that, Justin? 9, right? 7, yeah. Yes. J. Crew, I remember. See? Me too. Good. I'm glad it's not just me. Cool. You're doing unboxing, Justin. Awesome. We will have to see what deck it is. Andrea, hello. See, so it's not just me who remembers J. Crew. I'm so happy. All right. So, normally I'm much more on top of things. But why are these all out of order? Oh, they're not. They're just, okay, I see. Justice. Oh, yeah, because these are the ones we've done and these are the ones. Never mind. I'll get myself, hi, Sherry Bug, in swinging with the, I don't know, in the swing of things. In the swing of things. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm telling you. Here we go. All right. Jen's on top of things, right? Oh no. And this, which part does this go in? This goes in this part. Now, what happened to the... Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm good. All right. I may be missing Brad a bit, right? I know, me too. It was nice to have Brad in last night. Was it last night we had him in? It was really nice to have him in last night. Because we got to talk about penises and crystal penises. And then he showed off his penis. And we all got to say we were jealous of his penis. It was great. I liked it. Hi, Fairy Luna Wolf. Can you tell me if there's a secondary Libra energy connected with the Ed? Or just the High Priestess card? I know, it is huge. I think Brad's penis is like the biggest penis I've seen, crystal-wise. Don't know the context of that. Oh, it's a crystal penis, Catherine. So, of course, we have to now say all the penis jokes we can all think of because... that is a very... a secondary Libra energy connected with the High Priestess. You know, it would not surprise me at all because I've always really connected with that card too. I will be a slow typer tonight, so expect way late comments. That's okay, Ange. My left hand puffed up. Oh no, oh no. I'm sorry I made you use it too much already, huh? We have to save it for the big one at night. Oh, I realized it's now been 1 month since I decided to start on my path. Woo! Happy anniversary. Congrats. Or phallus, right? A very nice penis crystal. And he set it up so beautifully. Exactly. I've never seen a more beautiful penis than Brad's penis. Jen, I have assembled the 4 of Pence from the Tarot of Dream Enchantress. Ooh, and a pip deck. Tarot of Dream Enchantress. Now, do I have that deck? There's one deck that's kind of like that I really want, but is out of print. Yeah, is that one out of print? They have a really pretty box that has a whole bunch of teal on it. Hello. Hi, Caroline, Rochelle, honey. He's going to love watching this back. I know, right? Hi, Steven. So, what am I looking up? Oh, the High Priestess. That's why I got this out real quick, to see if the High Priestess said anything about a secondary Libra energy. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. The High Priestess is about duality. All right, so duality, to me, that's about balance, too. Recently, I found out that the High Priestess is my birth card. Ooh. There is flux to the matter at hand. There are potent, recessive, unseen, or feminine forces at play. So they're placed on Pope John. A Hierophant, pillars. So withholding, element water governs this card. Attributions associated with water represent. Note that the High Priestess card is considered by many to be one of the more difficult cards to interpret. I did not know that. I wonder why. I love the High Priestess card. I wonder why they say that. This card itself is shrouded in mystery, and therefore its meaning will vary widely from practitioner to practitioner. Intensive study of this card is recommended to the serious practitioner so that a personal bond and understanding can be formed. Ooh, interesting. So I did not read anything about Libra energy there. It doesn't mean that there isn't any Libra in it, because I feel very Libra energy coming from that card. It just means that Benabel did not mention anything. So historically, it sounds like there isn't. But that doesn't mean. So what did I miss now? Hit the like a boss. Thank you, Marge. The 2 pillars, right? The 2 pillars. Yep, that seems like balance, right? All right. Hi, Barefoot Taurus. How are you? Who is Raquel? Yes, got that one now. Miss 64, hello. All right, so awesome. So that is the card we are doing tonight, is the 4 of Pence. I don't know why. I think I've pulled it a couple times recently, and so I thought, oh, that's a good one. I have some really favorite 4 of Pence cards, and I pulled out my favorites as well as the ones we normally would do. So let us, have we all said hello? Let us start if we've all said hello and are ready. Hey, let me know if I miss, oh, see, there's something on my camera. I'm like, is that on my mouth? No, it's on my camera. If we miss, this is the card I call the Gollum card, my precious. Right? That's a great, yeah. I would love to see. Oh, now wait. Because I have the Hobbit deck. I wonder what a perfect card that would be. It happens to be right here. And I have the Lord of the Rings deck. What a perfect card that would be if it is the Hobbit deck. Yes, the Hobbit has a deck. The Hobbit deck. And that would be like the most perfect Four of Pence deck ever. And of course, I did not reorder it after I used it last. So now I kind of got to look through it. But how awesome would that be? Let's see. Hopefully. 5, 2, Knight, 6, 4. Nope, of Cups. Of course, 4 of Swords. 4. It's not. Damn it. It's not. Oh, is that the Dragon's Lair? That's pretty good, though, too. I can see that. Hi, Papa Squirrel. I can see the Dragon's Lair for the 4 of Coins, but Gollum would have been, like, the coolest 4 of Pence, like, ever. But, you know, Dragon's Lair. It's close. Well, which is funny. All right, see, now I have to show you, because one of my favorite cards is my favorite card because I thought it was cool that it was a Dragon's Lair. How funny is this? Gosh, that's hilarious. Hold on. Let me get this deck back into its box. Because, where is it? Fantastical Creatures, you know, the Lisa Hunt deck, Fantastical Creatures. One of my favorite 4 of Pence is hers because it's like the Dragon's Lair. And I thought, wow, that's a really good 4 of Pence. You know, after we go over it, you'll see, right? The dragon is more prevalent in the Hallam, in the Hobbit, yeah. Okay, so now the question becomes, how much time do I take on it? Should I pull out the Lord of the Rings tarot too? Yep. At least it's close. Lord of the Rings tarot. Yes, I'm a true geek. That's right. I know. I'm so glad for Angela's input too. I feel bad for making her input lately because poor thing has got, she's kind of lame here. Not lame, lame like. All right, you all know. Just talk till you're not off. All right. Swords, wands. I have to say, I hardly ever use this deck because the borders are so hideous. But, I mean, I had to have it because it's still Lord of the Rings. My first deck, really? Yeah, I mean, like I said, the borders are hideous. All right, that doesn't even make any sense to me. It is not Gollum. What the hell does that even have to do with it? The Great Tree of Lorien unites the free peoples. So not what I was thinking. So, because I never used this deck because, hello, hideous borders, maybe it's like in a totally different system. I'm going to look up a couple of swords just to see. Oh, no, the 10 of Swords looks right. 9 of Swords looks right. 8 of Swords looks right. 7 looks right. Okay, the swords look right. How about my wands? Yep, that looks right. 10 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Yep. Yeah, it looks right. So what the hell were they doing with that? Anyways, okay. In your opinion, what's the best way to learn about tarot, like a tarot 101? So I'm telling you, swiggity swootin', that the best way to learn the tarot is to journal and pull cards. So I would pull your own cards every day, at least like pull a regular 3-card spread or something daily. so that you start getting used to seeing the different cards. And when you pull, you don't have to. Now, when I say do a tarot journal, which is really the best way to do it, I literally have a notebook. It's downstairs someplace. I'll have to try to remember to bring it up someday. But literally, I have a whole notebook where I wrote the exact book meaning pretty much in my words. And then I wrote what I felt when I pulled that card. So I kind of would go, okay, what does the book say? All right. And then what do I say? Do I get that from this card? So at first, that's what I did. And then I tried to switch it. So I did my reading first and wrote down what I thought it meant after, a couple months. And then went to the book and wrote down a summary of what the book meaning meant. So the only thing I can tell you is the more you use them, the more you will start to get them. Joining the free class listed in the discussion part of my channel, right? And most of us have some kind of tarot study in there. And just use the cards. Just use them. Jen, in the Lord of the Rings deck, the Galadriel card would be the High Priestess. Oh, did you want me to look while I was in there? I'm sorry. If that was a question, because I don't know. If that was a question, remind me towards the end and I will pull it out again. Okay? All right, let's get started. Now, what the hell did I do with my book? Here it is. All right. So, we always start with reading from Holistic Tarot. Now, with a statement. Oh, cool. Oh, well, that's a good card to be that. I like that one. All right, 4 of Pentacles. Here we go. Keywords are miser and frugality. A well-dressed man. It's because I was reading along, guys, and have no idea when it went out. So I'm probably going to have to start over, right? Was I even reading yet? At the very start, of course. Sorry, Missy, that's my internet. Sometimes it does that. Hi, Mademoiselle. As soon as we started. All right, we'll start over. And that's my worst nightmare is like reading along and I'm not paying attention and, 20 minutes later, it could happen, you guys. You never know. Okay, here we go. Keywords are, oh yeah, make sure live chat is on there. Hold on, I'm going to make sure live chat is on here too, just in case. I'm sitting here thinking every damn time it gets good, right? All right, here we go. Start over. Keywords, miser, frugality. A well-dressed man, perhaps a merchant or nobleman, keeps 4 pentacles close to him. 1 tightly in his arms, another on his head, balanced above his crown, and 2 beneath his feet. The city is behind him. Both the sky above him and the ground below are gray. Well, in this one, it's kind of tannish, but it's gray. This is Benabel Wins Holistic Tarot. The 4 of Pentacles is the miser card. The seeker has fortune and prosperity, and yet is impoverished because of his or her attitude. The seeker's own material comfort is the obstacle. It is holding the seeker back from happiness. The seeker must detach from yearnings for earthly power or money. So remember, it can be power too. Be more generous and open. While the seeker possesses an excellent gift for money management, that's why I never get this card. He or she is also very miserly and too frugal. The miserliness is causing emptiness. The seeker is not happy in spite of the material wealth he or she has. The seeker is too possessive over his or her material wealth. So I have to say, I always worry about getting this card because I'm like, oh, what if I'm like getting stuck too much on the stuff. Even though, I have to say, in the wintertime, that's more of an issue for me. Because in the summertime, I don't buy nearly as much in the summertime because I'm outside and I do my, beginner witch series and I'm doing stuff outside. In the wintertime, because I'm inside, I'm like, oh, I need the stuff, So I'm always worried about getting this card, but the reason I don't is because it says you're a good management of money. Google's what miser means. Catherine, did you ever see Miser, Mr. Miser? What the hell is it? It's the Rudolph one with the fire guy and the ice guy. Heat Miser, yes. And that is what I think of all the time when I hear miser. That's what I think of as the snow miser and the heat miser, like a Scrooge. Yeah. Yep. Collecting everything. And I love, because this card is so pictorial. I love that. Yep. Hibernation, squirreling things away for the winter months. Exactly. Because he's standing on the two that he can't hold in his hands. He's like, you're not getting these either. They're all mine. Like we were talking about Gollum earlier. This is my precious. Definitely. Okay. The gold coin on the figure's head symbolizes someone whose thoughts are weighed down by material concerns. The coin over the chest symbolizes feeling insecure and hoarding possessions protectively, attempting to cover the heart with a shield of gold. So that's good. The one over his head is like, oh, it's weighing on your thoughts. The one over his heart is, oh, you have covered your whole heart with stuff trying to fill that void, right? Catherine, I know. That's another one of my favorite. Pence, the 4 of Pence in the Animal Totem Tarot. You guys are funny. You are right on this, boy. Is a squirrel, and he is hiding all his coins. Right? It's one of my favorites too, Catherine. That's hilarious. You guys have gotten 2 out of the 3 that I've gotten out for my favorites. That's funny. That is us. Yay, squirrels. So, head, heart. I can relate to buying things to make me feel better about situations and events in my life. Yep. Retail therapy for sure. Need more crystals and decks or nuts. Yep. Yep. Or penises in some cases. Brad. Coin over the chest. Okay, the coins by the feet show one who walks the path of avarice. Okay, I'm going to admit it. What the hell is avarice? The animal totem card. Yes, I came in as you said penises. Of course you did, Maddie, and you didn't even plan it. Someone quick Google avarices. It's AVARICE, or just tell me what it means. Your ears are lazy and slothy. Thank you. Okay, so the coins by the feet show one who walks the path of laziness. Greed. Good. Okay, I like it. So thinking about it, it's going through your mind all the time. How much stuff can I get? Can I hold on to my stuff? All that kind of stuff. The one over his heart is he's trying to fill that void with stuff. And the one at his feet, he's walking the path of greed. How does one hide their altar from their grandma? In a box. You can just have a little, you don't need a whole lot to have an altar. You can just have a little altar and put it in a little box under your bed. Put it in a lockbox. Something like that. Little Dandelion isn't here. I was going to say, ask Little Dandelion. I know I helped her out way in the beginning. Small trunk boxes are really, yep, absolutely. All right, hold on, I got to turn the page. Oh, the Sacred Rose Tarot. I'll have to look that one. Because your name is Honey, I'm always like, I will have to look that one up, honey. Or post it in the Facebook group. Okay, the seeker is probably working in the city, in an urban setting, or constantly surrounding him or herself with people and material pleasures, leaving no room for spirituality and reflection. Uh-oh, my squirrel reference went by Mama. Damn it. Hold on. What was it? Overwhelming greed. Conjurer. Did I miss it? Or nuts? Oh. The red robes of the man in the image indicate ambition. The seeker is encouraged to consider doing some charity work, as in the Six of Pentacles, or to give back to the community. The seeker will find happiness by doing so. To understand the meaning of the card, the Four of Pentacles might be compared to the character Ebenezer Scrooge. Someone just said that. And the lesson that Scrooge must learn in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. This is a seeker who counts his or her gold by the coin and holds each one tightly and firmly. The seeker is urged to be more open-hearted and to consider what other gains can be found other than material. On the other hand, here we go again. Thank you, Benabel, with the on the other hand, right? It's different, but I get the meaning behind the roses. Cool. The Four of Pentacles might suggest new money, in quotes, or a seeker who was not always fortunate. As a result of the seeker's past misfortunes, the seeker is now insecure about fortune and approaches life with a miserly attitude. The Four of Pentacles is about teaching a seeker who has experienced past misfortunes not to lose heart. In readings about love and relationships, the Four of Pentacles can suggest a seeker who is reluctant to give away too much of his or her heart. An emotional miser. Ooh, that's a good tip. So remember that in a love in a love reading, you may be guarding your heart away with that coin so that nothing else can get in and hurt you. That's a good one. And what was I going to say? Oh, and it's a good one to think about if you're going through and talking about this miserly attitude and, you know, trying to hang on to stuff, trying to fill the void that you have with stuff. This is the explanation that the spirit of Christmas past gave to Scrooge about the engagement that went bust. Yes. Crystal Unicorn has a cute image. Cool. If that meaning is not resonating with your querent, with the person that you are reading for, then you can try saying, okay, if that's not resonating, then have you come into money and started to do well off material wise recently and grew up poor? Because that may be the same kind of feeling like, oh no, I have to hang on to it because I know what it's like to not have it. So that is a good thing to consider either way, right? Okay. Let's go to the Deviant Moon. I apologize, guys. I usually get these cards out ahead of time, but I was doing an unboxing. And I did not get the cards out ahead of time. So I'm sorry. All right, but the ones that we use all the time are in order anyway, so it doesn't take me very long to find them. Usually. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to close Facebook because I didn't realize it was open. You were eating your Irish soda bread and not sharing. I was. Irish soda bread. Caitlin, your Four of Pentacles is just a bunch of oranges? What deck is it? Is it a pip deck? But I got to go. My mom made a cake for my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Angelica. It was good. And of course, so I shouldn't tell all my fat secrets, but my fat secret of the day is I adore Irish soda bread, but I also have like a pretty decent pat of butter that I hold the soda bread on the pat of butter so it sucks up a little bit of the butter taste, because butter is like, oh, so I know it's so bad, but it's so good. So that's my eating bad fat girl tip of the week. All right, I missed your unboxing. Was visiting another friend in transition. Oh, I'm sorry, Gypsy. Boy, there seems to be a lot of that lately, doesn't there? Hi, Christina. Welcome. Okay, here we go. Look at this. One hair is driving me crazy. It keeps coming up. Okay. Compare and contrast. Actually, I do it this way. All right. This is a really good Four of Pence, I think. Ooh, I may have to get the Deviant Moon book out for this one because, boy, there is some major symbology in this, right? All right, so what do we have? We have the royalty, the king here. You'll post it in the group? Okay, sounds good, honey. And he is just hanging on to those pence for dear life. 15 since December 2017. Grass-fed butter is good for you. Oh, good. Sounds good to me. I'll take it. Taking away from another person to keep it for yourself. Yes, he's looking behind him like he's afraid someone is going to steal his possessions. He can't enjoy what he has because he's paranoid. Absolutely. So I got four of Pentacles in front of me. 2 make sense. The others don't translate. Uh-oh, Papa Squirrel. If I have the same decks, I'll pull them out. Hi, can you ask a question? Yasmin, you can ask a question if your question is about how to learn about the Four of Pence. I'm not doing readings right now, honey. He doesn't want to let go. Trophy wife. Yeah, I kind of got that too. And I love the shadows. See the shadows on his robe here? It's like, yeah, you know what, motherfucker? You got something to worry about. And he only has one shoe on. So it almost, like looks like he's stealing away in the night. So preoccupied with wealth that he has missed out on things like love. Yes, he's got a half-naked woman in front of him and he doesn't even notice because he's so concerned with his things, right? Trophy girlfriend, right? Her arms are bones. Absolutely. And almost got the death robe on. So it makes me think with the shadows and stuff, is he trying to escape death? And she's like right with him. All right. So thank goodness my awesome Queen Asset sent me the Deviant Moon book. And so I'm going to pull it out because he's got some great insights into these cards. When we've read them before, it's been like, oh, look at that. How cool. Okay, where are the pence? Swords. Moon Child, Star Child Tarot don't translate as well for me. True Black Tarot has a cool depiction. Oh, Fountain Tarot. I know that one, I think. I have the Fountain Tarot, and I like that one. I almost pulled that one out because that's kind of one of my favorites, too. All right, where the hell are the pens? I do not have Moonchild or Star Child, so I don't know if I can help you there, but I have to buy this book. You can't take your wealth with you when you go. She's wasting away. He is so concerned with material things that he has neglected his lover, and that love is dying right in front of him. Oh, I love it. Doorway full of flames behind her. Yes. Oh, good. trapping her in a relationship that's killing her because he's afraid of losing her. Oh, that's good too. Shadowy hands on his clothes as if death grabbed a hold of him. Oh, I love it. Where the hell are the pence? Damn it, man. Here they are. They're way in the back. 10, 8. Oh, yeah. And they go backwards, which is what screws me up every time I'm looking for something. Okay. Hold on. 5. Come on. One more page, people. One more page. 4. Here we go. All right. A grotesque demon escorts a wicked miser from his counting house and leads him into the roaring flames of damnation. Afraid to face his doom, the miser looks back in anguish over the life he leaves behind. As he reflects upon his past, a sinister claw grabs his shoulder to remind him of all his misdeeds and mistakes. Regardless of his staggering wealth, the miser's money cannot buy another day. He begs the demon for more time to tend to unfinished business, but the broken pocket watch dangling from her rotted mouth shows there's no more time left to give. He is so good. Patrick is so good. With one boot missing, the miser marches into the furnace unprepared. He foolishly clutches 4 golden pentacles in a desperate attempt to maintain his worldly possessions. Even in his hour of death, he would rather cuddle his cold fortune than embrace the warmth of another human being. The shadows of eager hands slither up his robe, yearning to snatch his treasure once his blackened carcass lies shriveling in the fire. Whew! Wow. That is quite the card. Patrick is unbelievably amazing. I have a Secrets of Tarot deck I've been wanting to learn to work with, but I'm working on my spiritual path. That's okay. Cool. Secrets of Tarot. Oh, yes. That is very Rider-Waite-Smith, I believe. Do I even have that deck? No, but I'm pretty sure that's a good Rider-Waite. That is a really cool translation of this card. I mean, down to Patrick is just amazing. Down to the slithering shadows waiting for him to die so they can pick up the pentacles from his charred body. I love the little details. The stopwatch. Come on. The stopwatch in her mouth that says, nope, you're out of time. Whew. It's a good card. Patrick is an amazing, amazing artist. And the fact that he did the book part 2, right, is pretty darn cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to go to the Guardian Tarot next. She reminds me of hell. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. For sure. She's a great depiction of hell. Okay. Here we go. Guardian Tarot. Again, I know, guys, not everyone likes this deck. You either think it's creepy or you love it. I happen to be a person that loves it. It is very tree-ent, very earth spirit, very ethereal. Love it. All right, here we go. I wish Tarot Talk was every night. I know. There are nights that I'm like, oh, I should do another one. I have before. Well, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays now, at least. All right, so here we go. Similarities and differences. Ooh, let me move my fingers, my big fat fingers, because there's stuff in the other corner there. All right. So, wow, funny. First of all, it's hard to tell what this spirit is being miserly about because we can't really see what it's holding on to. But we can definitely see what he's missing out on. So here we have that longing look back of what could be if he could let go. The family, walking to church. Really looking, to me, very much looking back in, oh, if only I could get there, if only I could be there. Yep, missing out on family and love. The only thing I'm missing here is, yeah, if it wasn't nostalgia, bittersweet is what he or she is being miserly about. He is missing his spiritual connection for sure. And again, with that, when we see the, regrets for sure. When we see the pentacle over the heart, trying to fill that with other stuff. And what are you missing out on? Your heart is missing out on all this stuff that he's not getting. Oh, look. I bet you there's a good meaning because it's the front of the book. Swords, cups, Four of Pentacles. It's more the emotional end of the, the four. Yep, not the material. The guardian is observing a family making their way to their house of evening worship, bringing their faith together to unify them with a common core belief. The guardian supports those who adhere to their innate inner truth, live by their words, and demonstrate through their actions. Is that mirror image? Or his branches are around the moon, so it's like he's focusing too much on trying to put himself up at the expense of having lost more physical connections. Oh, that's a good, for sure. As this card is drawn, live by your truth, your grounding belief. Abide by the words that you have taken to represent your own. Revel and cherish in being unified with others who share in your sentiments. When this card appears in reverse. So it's weird. Now, this is the first one, I have to say, the first Guardian card that really, they don't mention a lot of the key concepts from the Rider-Waite deck. This deck has been very Rider-Waite for me. And I still see it as that, with the heart part. But boy, it is definitely, the emptiness. Oh yeah, the branches are bare, showing the emptiness inside. Definitely more the emotional aspect of this card and not the material. So it's funny, I chose a Pentacle tonight because Pentacle is one of the ones we haven't done very many of in our study. So I wonder if a lot of the Pentacles in this deck are going to follow suit and be more emotional instead of the material, which Pentacles normally follow more material than emotional. So it'll be interesting to keep following up with this deck to see if the rest of the cards, line up with that. I definitely see the emotional aspect for sure of our Rider-Waite. Good, good, good. Oh. Let's see. It's also a neat choice for tonight because we did 5 of Pence last Tuesday. That's right, we did. No wonder I was feeling Pence. Wow, I painted so many Pentacles today. They were heavy on my mind. You did? Are you doing your own deck, Gloria? Detachment from the physical connections. It's kind of what Holistic was speaking about in the emotional and love. Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, so here we are. This is the Lion's Gateway Tarot, which is, the deck that I love. That is... Whoops. That is the pyrography deck. Done with pyrography, wood burning first, and then painted, and then copied, scanned through that. Have to go clean, but this was awesome. Bye, Missy. Thanks for coming, honey. The Priest in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Oh, yeah. That's true. All right, so here we go. Similarities and differences. So this one is very Rider-Waite. It usually is. I used to paint quite a bit. 2 days ago, the bug hit me and I ordered a wood burner and all new paint supplies. Cool. Well, I don't know if you're part of our Facebook group, but no disrespect, but what the hell? But you're welcome to post some of your paintings and stuff in our Facebook group. True Black Tarot says the Four of Pentacles warns of stagnation and hoarding, whether of material wealth, ideas, or even emotions. Not yet. Okay. Thank you, Ange. There's our Facebook group right there, Aurea. Okay, so this one, very similar. Lots of similar feelings with the material. This one doesn't have one on top of his head. So maybe the one near his mouth, it's an interesting placement. So perhaps he is spending a lot of his time speaking of wealth. You're very welcome. We try to accept everyone. Of speaking of wealth. And then right in his gut. So not necessarily over his heart. This is maybe speaking of wealth right in his gut. So in his gut, he has a hole in his gut all the time. And he's trying to fill that with wealth. He's got his cash box over here. And he's definitely walking in greed, right? We've got like the pretty packages over here. What's he? Oh, wait. Does he have a money something on his head? Hold on. Come on. Do it. That might be a money bag on his head. So he might even be thinking of wealth too. In fact, looking at it, I think it is a money bag. Wealth management is all he knows, right? We are not sub chasers. We are doing the real deal. That's right. Absolutely. Exactly. Whatever, subs. Oh my goodness. William Jones is back. Hi, William. I hope to make you a true tarot artiste, fashionista, tarot lover. So this one, it's funny. There isn't a whole lot to say with this one because it is very similar, right? There isn't a whole lot of differences. It is very similar. The way the one is over his throat chakra makes me think he is someone who brags about his wealth. Yes, absolutely. And rubs his abundance in the faces of the less fortunate. Oh, perfect, Ange. Yep. Perfect. Right? You can see him out on the corner. Oh, look what I have. I've got this gorgeous, leaning up against his car and, Absolutely. I work with Oracle, but not Tarot yet. That's okay. Or the middling class. Sounds like a real gem. Yes, he sure does. Definitely someone that the wealth is way more important than anything else he's feeling. All right, let's go to... I have so many in front of me now. Okay, let's do Spirit Song. Terror is scary. Tarot, on the other hand, is not. Oh, haha, terror. Gotcha. I totally missed that. I was like, terror is scary. What the heck did I miss? Did someone say something about terror? Yep. Okay. Remember, please. All right. So, Spirit Song, the Spirit Song Tarot. This one, Pentacles is, yes, we can look at Green Witch because I've got a copy of it here. This one is crystals. So instead of pence, it's crystals. So 4 of crystals is the beaver, right? Is that a beaver? Or an otter? I think it's a beaver. Control and security. So the beaver spends all of his time worrying about the dam, right? And when he makes one, he kind of takes it back down and he makes another one. And then he takes that back down and then he does another one. All right, Mama and baby squirrels, I got to get to bed. Been up since 4 a.m. and need some sleep. Oh, Papa Squirrel, get some sleep, mister. Have fun learning. You too, honey. Get some rest. The beaver seems OCD to me. Yeah, me too. Definitely. He seems kind of, obsessed. So he's one focus. He is only worried about his security. So the beaver, may not make a bunch of friends and he may not hang out with the guys. But boy, he's got to know that dam is up and that he has his home and his home is safe. But yeah, it seems very OCD, obsessive to me, right? What is this crystal deck beaver card? This is Spirit Song. Spirit Song Tarot. I'm trying to pull out some of my springy kind of decks since Ostara is coming. So this is one that has a lot of pastel, spring energy. Yeah, Taurus energy at work here for sure. For sure. He doesn't care about impacting others in his search for security. He may flood the home of other animals. That's true. Cut down the trees they live in. Also, he has what he needs. Oh, that's true. That's good, Ange, for sure. He's like, whatever. As long as I got what I need. What do you mean that was your tree? You had a nest in that tree? Gee, that sucks to be you. Right? That is a good one. We did miss you, Ange. I'm glad you're back. Tunnel vision, for sure. I know. Here we go. My nose is starting to itch again. Here's my Tarot Fauna deck. We tend to like this one because it's usually a bit different. So, the Tarot Fauna deck. Okay, it is definitely different. So all the pentacles in the Tarot Fauna deck are bears. All right. This is why I love this study. Because, boy, I've really got to think about how that relates. Oh, you can't make it out here. Hold on, let me. Miser gives a mighty roar, right? That's possible. There we go. To a bear, their wealth is their legacy. And I love you. The genes they pass down to their offspring. So the mother bear will protect them at all costs to make sure her genes live on. We missed your energy, Ange. Bears hoard everything till they hibernate, right? That's true. I love, look at how scorched and scarred the earth is in front of her. Protects her money like a mother bear protecting her cubs. Yep. I can't bear this. Roaring out a challenge to any who might be tempted to come into her territory. Absolutely. And it reminds me of, come on, this damn focus. Sorry, guys. There it is. Look at how dry and scorched that earth is. It's like this mama bear is doing so much protection. She's like super focused on carrying on her line that she hasn't moved. Like she isn't going anywhere. They're not going to be able to find any food there, obviously, because there's, you can tell it's been super drought. Female cub versus the male man. Mom, why aren't there any wolves in that deck? I know. It would be nice to have some wolves somewhere, right? Not even in the moon. Oh, look, the star has a wolf. Oh, no, that's a bear. Damn it. Is there any in the moon? Nope. It's the moths. This deck you can get on Etsy. And I will show you the front cover as soon as. Of course we like wolves. Yes. Tarot Fauna, and it's on Etsy. And it is a great little deck. I like animal energy decks anyways, but this is a great little deck. And it definitely makes you think outside the box a little bit, but I do really like it. William Jones, you're an interesting fellow, right? He is. All right. There's a couple more here. Wow, we're going through these pretty quick. We're only at an hour. That's pretty good. Hey, you know what? What's today? I haven't seen Johnny in a while. Has anybody seen Johnny on a live? Tell me that Johnny's okay. I hope. I really haven't seen her lately. My mom won't let me go out. And persisting, trolling 2 lives in one day. I know, right? That I have to say, you are persistent, William, for sure. You win the persistent troll award for sure. And the kind of nonchalant. You're kind of half trolly, but you're more like, I'm bored and I'm just going to say what I want. Johnny was on Rosie's. Oh, good. Okay. All right. That makes me feel better, Marge. Thank you. I just worry about her if I don't see her for a while. Okay, so I am going to, whoops, almost dropped the deck. I'm going to pull out the Prisma Visions Tarot. Who's Johnny, William? Johnny is a part of our group that we care about. And, oh, good. She was in Matt's earlier. Good. Okay, that makes me feel better. So this is the Prisma Visions Tarot. I haven't pulled it out in a while, and it's a deck I really like, so I thought I would start pulling it out again a little. Very, very similar. What did Matt do this morning? This morning, he was only on once, right? When he showed his septum, he got a septum nose piercing. Whew! Which I have to say, when he was getting ready to do it, I was like, oh, Makes my eyes water. Oh, he did a fun unboxing? Was that today or was that yesterday? Johnny is the gal that I talk about tarot music with. Yeah, this is such an interesting deck. He's not wearing any shoes. Ooh, good catch, Ange. Yep. Maybe he has all this money, but he won't even spend it on his own needs. Ooh, yes. Oh, he did both. He got some mail. Oh, I couldn't stay on because I had just gotten home from work. Absolutely, Ange. Good catch. He's not even going to spend it on his own needs. Yeah, it is a really pretty deck. If you know anything about the Prisma Visions decks, there's two of them. I actually like this deck better. The other one is all in sepia colors, I believe. But all of the suits, this is the Prisma Visions. All of the suits form, if you lay out each suit ace to king, it forms like pictures. So like this is the sword suit, I believe. You can kind of see each card kind of connects to the next card, and it creates an image all the way across for each suit. And individually, they work really well for reading individually. I really do like the deck. Each suit has kind of a color scheme to them, and they're really pretty. All right, William. I have to say, William, you are a persistent troll that I don't actually, I mean, I don't mind most trolls anyways, but you kind of crack me up because you don't even really have anything bad to say. You're just like here interjecting stuff that doesn't really mean anything to our discussion, but you're here. All right, and then, so my final card, so we looked at the Animal Totems Tarot. That was one of my favorite cards. And we looked at the Fantastical Tarot, or Fantastical Creatures, which is the, Dragon's Lair. Oh, come on. Sometimes my phone drives me crazy, guys. This is such a gorgeous card. I just can't let it not focus. It's ridiculous that it doesn't want to focus. Come on. It's like it's not an autofocus. Just ticking me off. Oh, there we go. I love the energy to the side of the card. It's really cool. See the Pentacles way up there. This one is the Fantastical Creatures. This is a deck that was, the artwork is Lisa Hunt, and I just love her artwork. And oops, I switched them. My final favorite for pence is the Druid Craft. Because I just love this, I don't know, the big key, and he's got this big, huge, massive, heavy, $45, is it? That's not that bad considering it's really nice cardstock. Oh wait, I don't know. Do I have I think, is it mass produced now? I can't remember. Do I have the mass produced? I think, yes, I must. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Anyway, Druidcraft. I really enjoy this card from the Druidcraft. He is really invested into this big safe box, you know. It is a huge chest. It looks very stately and like armored almost. And again, like Ange said with the last one, he doesn't have shoes on. So here he is in his socks. And he, you know, the whole room is bare. There's nothing in this room. And his clothes don't look like, you know, they're all that great. And all he's worried about is this safe. Is it safe? Is it locked? Am I sure it's locked? Did it, you know, you can almost see him shining his safe here, his chest. So I really enjoy the Druidcraft one a lot. Carrying those mountains instead of climbing them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Jazz. Not good. My Danish friend. Someday, Jazz, I'm going to come visit. What is in his hand by the floor? It's like a sack. So my guess is like a sack of money. That he's opening it up to put it in. To the safe. It's very ornate safe, right? Yeah, the Ark of the Covenant. Exactly. Like this very ornate, gorgeous chest safe thing. And the rest of the room is sparse. He has no artwork on the walls. He has nothing on the floors. He doesn't have any shoes on. You know? You're like, okay. Miss Babs, I believe that he's putting money into the safe because stealing would give it a different connotation to the meaning. And Druidcraft is very Rider Waite. Sorry, guys. Tom, how are you? It's good to see you, Tom. I'm almost done here, but I'm glad you stopped in. Haven't talked to you lately. Fear of looting money, right? For sure. Oh, losing the money. I was thinking looting in my LOOT, but yeah. Sorry, I should explain my comment. What I meant is somewhere along the lines he arrived at the conclusion that what was important, thereby becoming a slave almost to the cause. Well, that's true. I like it. That's all right, Tom. No big deal. I'm going to have to go eat some dinner before I have a phone call for class. No problem, Ange. Take care of yourself, honey. Make sure you keep that elevated. Love you, girl. All right. So, wow, you guys, we did really good. It must be, you know, there's some of our talkers are not here tonight. So, never leveling up, so he carries it instead of experience it and keeping it moving. Good insight. Very good insight, Oria. I like that. Really good. So some of our talkers are not here. So we actually finished in a little over an hour, which is like stupendous to us. We're usually close to 2 hours for our studies. I feel like, did I miss a whole bunch of decks that we usually go over? I don't think so, though. We went over quite a few. So you're here. Yes, William, you are here. The troll of the week. I love it. All right. So on Thursday night, we will be doing the live chat. Isn't working for me. I'm sorry. On Thursday night, we will be doing the before and after tarots, you know, our study of the story of tarot. And so we are going through that from the beginning to the end, all the way straight through. So we did the Fool last week, and so this week we'll be doing the Magician. And tomorrow night I have off. Wednesday nights are my night off. Yes, happy full moon. Yay. Go out and finish charging your crystals. Charge some water. Do some, moon gazing. It was beautiful this morning. I keep having to scroll it myself, really. Sorry. The moon was absolutely gorgeous this morning. So if you can get out there, for sure. It was freezing this morning, though. It was only 12 degrees here. And I was really cold. So I have to say, I was going to take a picture of it because it was so pretty. But I had to walk, once I parked my car, I had to walk halfway into the middle of the parking lot to take a picture. And I got 2 or 3 steps. And I'm like, nope, I'm too cold. I'm going into work. What time is Tarot Talk? Same time as this one. So 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. May I ask you a tarot-related question? It's about an illustrator. You may know to whom I'm referring. Sure, go ahead. Enjoy your day off. I will. Well, it's not my day off of work, but it's my day off of this. I have to work at the main office tomorrow, which is always a joy. But it's only my half day, so I work 1 to 5 at the main office, and then by the time I get home, I'm wiped. I work 1 to 5. Oh my goodness. I told my client that my next querent that I have to read for, that I was going to do her tarot reading after I got home from work because I thought I had morning. Whoops. Can I charge my crystals when the sky's full of clouds? Absolutely, Christina. The energy is still there for sure. Absolutely. Oria, are you there? Ask your question, honey, before I finish up here and get off. Don't forget, you guys, that Justin's doing an unboxing in about 15 minutes. Oh, I am a founder on a Facebook group discussing all things esoteric and occult. Everyone is asking if they should toss their Doreen Virtue cards. Oh boy. Doreen Virtue. Okay. That's okay. All right, so Doreen Virtue, there's a lot of, controversy and stuff. Here's my thing. Doreen Virtue wants all of us to toss all of her decks and say, no, you shouldn't use them because she thinks they're of the devil now and all that stuff. My personal opinion, and again, if it works for you, it works. If having Doreen Virtue slap everyone who is of pagany, earth-based, spiritual, on this side of things, if that puts such a bad taste in your mouth that every time you pull one of her cards, then you would think of how horrible it is that she's two-faced or something, then I would probably not use them. I happen to, no, I don't leave. That means I officially have nothing better to do. I'm sorry, William. You have to find a life, honey, besides trolling. Trolling has to be boring. I personally like Doreen Virtue's cards. The ones that I have, I wasn't a huge Doreen Virtue fan to begin with, but I have, I think maybe 4 decks, 4 or 5 decks. I like the Goddess deck. I like the Ascended Masters. I have the Fairy Tarot. I don't use it very much, but Fairy Tarot is a really good deck for beginners though, because it says the meanings right on the cards. And I'm not going to throw mine out. I'm still going to use them as much as I would have before. The Goddess cards I actually use for altar cards and stuff. So when Ostara comes, I pull up a lot of times her Goddess card for Ostara is really pretty. And yeah, I do too. I don't have a problem with using them. If it works for you, it works. Don't let anyone else tell you what works for you. You know what I mean? There's no reason if they still work with you, there's no reason you shouldn't use them. Who cares? Doreen Virtue is kind of an idiot. That's okay. I have to say that I feel this. No, I'm not going to bring up that other controversy. Never mind. There's a whole nother different kind of controversy. But that's how I feel anyways. If it works for you, it works. And yeah, absolutely. It's better to post a Huffy video on how you're quitting tarot. Oh, that was good, March. I'm not allowed on social media. William, how old are you? March, that was my favorite comment of the day. Come on, William, the truth. How old are you? Not that I mind either way, except that we were talking about penises earlier, and I'm like, oh, shoot. Were we talking about penises and we have a minor in here? By the way, when we were talking about penises, we were talking about crystal. All right, 16. That's fine. At 16, you have to know. Still have to make that quote into a shirt. Yes, it's coming. He is a minor. He is a minor, I know, but at 16, you've heard the word penis before, so. I watch all those Huffy videos, yep. I feel like her losing her noodle was designed, right? I just am not going to let somebody else's path dictate what I do on mine, that's all. It's up to them. I ask if she's going to give a refund. Nope, she's not. Not at all. She just wants us all to burn them. I don't think he was in here yet. Oh, you mean so now I've encouraged him to go back, Gypsy, and look through all my videos? Great. I'm going to hear from his parents. Dear Willowwind. All right, guys. Yeah, there it is. All right. I love you guys. Many blessings. Have a great night. And we will see you on Thursday for the Storytime Tarot Talk. Don't forget, Justin is going to have